Hello and welcome to the Dark Hour. It is May 8th, and I am, as always, Emphabet, and today I've got a friend with me. Please welcome Clever Diversion to the show.
Hello, thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I've been following the series since, I guess, I've seen every episode so far that's been released, but I've been very excited to drop into Persona 4, which is a game I have not played, but luckily for all of us, Emphabet has played.
Yeah,
and continues to play.
I have a Let's Play I can recommend to you.
There you go.
Today's a Sunday, so you don't have to go to school. You wonder when it'll rain at night again. Your first midterms start tomorrow. Oh, so
Yeah, I wonder that all the time. Ooh, midterms.
Yeah, it is actually significant because this means I won't be playing Persona 4 tomorrow. Midterms, it just kind of skips. Sometimes it has you answer, like, individual questions, but each day is going to be, like, 5 seconds long.
Yeah, the giant holes in your memory, just like in real life with midterms.
Yeah, I've got my physical calendar up because that's how I've decided to defeat my ADHD here.
Sure.
And I've got big slashes across midterms days. I don't actually get any full days off. It's the 9th to 12th for 4, the 11th through 14th for 5, and for some reason in 3 it's 18 to 22, so it's totally separate.
Yeah, I really liked what you said about temporal obliteration.
Temporal disintegration, yeah.
Or disintegration?
Yeah, that's the term.
Yeah, like, because I also have felt that in my actual life, and definitely with COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That particular day, I was getting some bad family news.
Rough.
It's only May. I don't
Sorry
think
to hear
I don't think we're at that social link level yet. I can tell you privately, but
Sure.
me and the viewers, we're not at that social link
Yeah,
level.
you and the audience.
Yeah. Sorry, Mason. We've known each other since high school, but I think we're at rank 2.
Probably a 2. You know, depending on how often we hang out on afternoons after school.
You lived in my house for a week. Maybe we're at 3.
Oh, yeah. I mean, longer than a week.
Yeah.
I remember.
High school was weird.
I know.
And so on that day, I was just gone. Like, I couldn't remember simple things that I'd just done.
Rough.
I really would have rather not played Persona, but time never waits.
Time never waits. Delivers us all equally to the same end.
And to be fair, I make my character go to Tartarus when sick regularly, so
Fair. This is your Tartarus.
just keep going until everyone is exhausted, and then a little bit longer until they're also out of HP and SP.
Yeah, the gamer version of you is operating your body very very efficiently.
Oh, hello, it's me, Chie. Do you want to do Chie?
Sure. I mean, her voice actress is really killing it in her own way, so I don't know if I can hold a candle to this version of Chie, but I'll give it a shot. Would you mind hanging out with me for a while today? I need to get my mind off studying for a bit.
Check social link rank.
Before I answer, let's check the social link first.
Hang on, how worth it is me? How worth it is it for me? How worth it is
Do
me?
you want to, like, have a meaningful relationship and connection with me? Well, let me just check the stats.
Sure.
Great.
Yeah.
See you soon.
You decide to hang out with Chie today.
I really have to get that, like, chariot energy in there.
Just take a couple laps around your room.
Yeah, just, like, super ADD about it.
Some go riverbank.
This looks like a good spot.
Huh?
You know, for training. I need to hone my kicking skills, or I won't be able to use them in battle. I tried practicing at home, but my mom and dad yelled at me for putting a hole in the shoji. What is a shoji? Is it like a table? Is it like the hot tables that they have?
No, it's the wooden sliding doors.
Oh, okay. rough.
So she just like kicked a hole in the wall.
That sounds like something Chie would do.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Still, now it's the time to train, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Is that right? +3, 3?
Oh, so I'm cheating. I downloaded mods that tell me what the right answer is.
Okay,
So this means
good.
she's
so you don't
gonna
have to
have-
always look it up.
Yeah, so this means she's gonna have 3 music notes about how happy she is about this. See,
Nice,
really
nice.
happy. It's
Love the
plus
music
3
notes.
if I don't have a chariot persona, and a plus 3
Yep.
if I do have a chariot persona. Sometimes you get less if you don't have the right persona.
Fair enough. You know, I think in real life I see some music notes coming out of your head every time you're happy too. So you know, this totally fits.
Mm-hmm.
So let's train together. Anxiety. No.
I'm cool with it. Yeah. So these are both plus 3 since I have slime. I think is my chariot here.
Okay.
I'm cool with it. Would also be plus 3 if I didn't.
Nice. Okay, that's good to read the visual language. Yes. Thanks, Ebkun. Chie looks really happy. That thing, you know, from that time I met the shadow that came out of me.
Wow, I was thinking we were talking about tests.
Oh my god. I feel pathetic knowing that's another me.
Boy, we're heavy at rank 1, huh?
Makes me feel like I gotta work harder.
Just repress those
Just-
feelings.
Work. All right, let's do it.
Let's not talk about
really-
that.
I really admire like that Japan so often solves their problems by like saying like, okay, let's do our best today. And I'm like, weren't you already doing your best before you got here? Like declaring that you're doing your best. Or
Okay,
like,
now,
we're
to
really
be
gonna
fair-
try.
I frequently don't do my best.
True.
A lot of the time, I'm not doing my best.
Between you and me, we'll be unstoppable.
This marks the beginning of your training with Chie. You feel a relationship with
Okay.
Chie has grown a bit deeper.
Interesting. So now you're like kung fu training.
Yeah, so that's what the you do running training with Ryuji in 5, and you do fighting training with Chie in 4 is the game that I'm in. Chie's Hadanaga Social Link has reached level 2. Your power to get persona of the chariot has grown. Chie's growth of heart has affected her persona as well.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, Rebellion. That's good. That increases target's crit chance. And crit
Let's
chance
start
is really good
today
in this
with frog leaps. Come on, you try some.
My response is, of course, sweat, sweat. You trained with
it's
Chie
like,
for a
oh,
while
fuck.
and walked partway home with her.
See, that's nice. That's cute. It's cool that you can level up your friends' personas also by hanging out with them.
Mm-hmm. They don't do that in 3, but in 4 and 5, it's a big thing that
You have to like level
you really
them up
are
too.
helping them. You're helping them connect to their arcana too. Hopefully, you
Nice.
can grow as people. Is that on the freezer there? Is that a fool arcana?
Oh.
No,
I
no,
thought it
think
was
it's
like
just
a symbol.
Yeah, never mind. It looks a lot like the fool, but no.
Sure.
Oh, content warning. This scene is about Chie's mom.
Hmm.
Nanako seems to be lost in thought. You ask her what's wrong.
Well,
Nanako fidgets. She's thinking about the heinous act she's committed.
I made flowers at school yesterday.
Your Nanako voice is really good.
They said today is Mother's Day.
Nothing.
Oh, call your moms, everybody. Mother's Day in America is on the 9th, so if you're keeping up with this, you'll be watching this on the 9th. Call your moms.
My teacher told us that's a day when you give your mom flowers. I don't have a mom, so I don't know what to do with these flowers.
Wow.
Yeah. Nanako seems upset.
So really brief aside, like I've recently been like working with like education and going more towards academic stuff.
Mhm.
And like one of the things I'm pretty anxious about is like having to actually deal with like real life children who have real huge problems that happen in their life, and they like being the authority figure that they look to be like, how do I deal with this? And you're like, oh, I don't actually know how to deal with that myself in real
Yeah.
life, so I don't really have good advice.
When you're a
But
kid, you think
it's-
adults have it together, which means as an adult, you have to be someone who can convince kids that adults all have it together.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. But I'm like, well, I guess that's my job now.
Yeah. Surprise, you're not just a teacher, you're a therapist. And a
Mhm.
surrogate parent. You can give them to her.
Huh? Oh, you mean the family altar?
I was thinking we could fight a ghost or
Dad
whatever. Yeah.
always puts food there. He said it gets
I'm
to
deflecting
Mom
from
in
the
heaven.
awkwardness with jokes because this is.
Sure.
Do you think my flowers will get to her too?
Yeah, babe.
I did a really good job on mine.
She did. Those are good
So-
flowers.
So just to check, in Japan, like when you leave food on the altar, is that, do you have to do that like every day? And also, doesn't that food go bad like in real life?
I assume. I mean, I don't know the rules. I'm not.
Sure.
I shouldn't speculate on this. If it's like rice, it probably gets eaten by birds.
Oh, okay. So it disappears.
Yeah, if it's a hot meal, then like maybe you sit with them for a bit, and then take it home or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Sure. I was always curious about that.
Food does tend to get eaten.
My teacher said they were pretty too. I wonder if my mom will be happy to get them.
You know, if you left an offering of, I don't know, roast chicken at the shrine in Inaba, it would be gone in the morning, and the shrine keeper would be happier.
Also, it's like in that sentence that she just said, like how highly she prizes her teacher's like compliments, like
Mhm.
her teacher saying that her flowers are pretty. Like that shit means the world to kids sometimes. And
Yeah.
like people or teachers can just like casually say stuff and never know how like important or impactful it is.
My
But they're
girlfriend
like
said-
very sensitive to compliments.
Mhm.
I mean, I am for my teachers in college. Like, if a teacher told me like I had a unique thing or like a unique idea, like I still remember that stuff today.
My girlfriend says of working with kids that 99.99% of the things that happen, they forget within an hour. But that 0.01% of things will stay with them forever and be a foundation of their personality. And you never know which is which.
Oh wow, that's rough, terrifying.
Yeah, so like, maybe it is when the teacher said they were pretty. Or maybe it's when the teacher was too busy to look at them.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I don't have time. Let me look at it after break, and then they never looked at it after break.
Yeah. Or maybe the kids will forget. Maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe it's
Yeah,
the other
maybe-
one.
I mean, I'm sure there's thousands of moments with teachers I've had in my childhood that I'll never remember forever for the rest of my life. They just
Mhm.
weren't latched onto.
But it means you kind of got to be on 100%, because if you're
Yeah.
on 99.99% and they match up,
Actually, like
yeah.
aside YouTube like culture stuff,
Mhm.
lots of the YouTube like animations, like Jaden animations, or I don't know how you feel about plugging other channels on your channel, but
I'll plug
they
Clever
often
Diversion.
work with kids,
Mhm.
and then like kind of stop working with kids partially because of the pressure of that, having that on all the time, and like wondering if they're like negatively impacting kids potentially.
And YouTube videos are a different thing because they can play that 1,000 times.
And edit it.
No, I mean the kids can play it 1,000 times.
Oh yeah.
They can watch it over and over, and the little bits, you don't know how they're gonna stick.
Right.
I say this as if I remember a frame of, I think Rockadoodle was the movie that I watched 1,000 times as a kid.
Oh my gosh, that's a terrifying movie.
I don't remember any of it.
That movie scared me so bad.
I think I can remember 2 individual frames. I don't even know if they're from that movie.
Yeah.
I also watched Aladdin, but apparently I stopped every time when Genie went bad and things started going bad.
Yes. Definitely.
I didn't like the bad part of that story, so I just never saw the end of it for like
All right.
a decade.
Not an enduring strategy for the rest of your life, but anyway.
Yeah, anyway, this series is going to end in October when we're all on a high route. We're all on a high. Anyway.
My teacher said they were pretty, too. I wonder if my mom will be happy to get them.
Nanako seems happy.
You should make a flower, too, big bro. Then we can celebrate Mother's Day together.
I mean, my mom just left me here while she goes jet-setting around the world, but yeah.
You're her cousin, right? Not her brother?
Correct.
Okay.
Dojima is, I think, her mom's brother's brother. Sorry, is your mom's brother, I think.
Yeah. So your uncle.
Yeah. So yeah, you're cousins, but you become sort of a surrogate big brother to her
Nice.
over the course of some social links.
That's good cousining right there.
Mm-hmm. Nanako taught you how to make an origami flower.
We did it!
Yeah. You place the finished flower on the family altar. It's getting late, so you put Nanako to bed and head back to your room. Well, that scene was less depressing than I expected. I thought we put
Nice.
Nanako to bed.
Well,
Sometimes they just can't decide what's going on temporally. Hey, Dad, kinda. Oh wait, what's my? I might need to. I need to study if my.
Yeah, if your midterms are coming up.
I probably won't rank up my knowledge. I knew I was low on one stat. It's courage. Okay, so I could study, or I could see if I can... Actually, let me see if I can talk to Dojima, because I know there's a requirement. Did you and Nanako make the flowers on the family altar? Oh yeah, it was Mother's Day. Thanks. Apparently I can't. Alright, well, that makes that decision. And I'm not allowed to go out. So I can... Yeah, midterms 9 through 12. Oh, and then a new social link on the 13th. I have a mod that has, like, useful stuff.
I think it's absolutely key for games like this.
Yeah.
I don't know how anyone plays games like this without like some guidance or help.
Well, you be okay with not optimizing. I was talking to friend of the show, Nick. Hey Nick, what's up? Leave a comment
What's up,
for what's
Nick?
up.
It's been a long time, Nick.
Yeah, Mason, say hi to Nick.
Hi.
All right, Nick, you can say hi to Mason in the comments. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, everybody.
Smash that like button.
I
You
don't
gotta
have a
smash it.
further.
Everyone smashes it.
You could just tap it. I don't need you to smash it. It's just like a boop, boop. It's fine. You can let it be. You don't have to break it.
I love that, like, marketing is forced to be like so self-conscious because of like because we know, like, we grew up in the 90s. Like, we understand what this is. So the solution to that for most YouTubers is to like choose the most masculine activity that can possibly be associated with the thing that you're doing in order to like preserve some sense of like self power while you're kind of asking for help, basically, which
and
is
it's also like
a non-masculine thing to do.
but it's I think I think more so it's this like millennial irony poisoning thing of like, haha, yeah, totally wreck that like button, right, guys? We definitely care about this. Please do. Please actually
except
do
that it does actually like literally change their life if you do or don't. So it's kind of an ironic dystopian, like almost Blade Runner-esque acknowledgement to like we do live in this world that is forcing us to make these actions in order to get the things that we want, but it's not okay to fully own them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something I talk about on my channel a lot with donations. Is like every donation I get, I try to like give away to charity because I'm not comfortable with it.
Mhm.
But that actually is kind of poisoning myself and like shooting myself in the foot because I could actually make my art better if I just use that money for the thing that it's for, which is people want good content, and then like to be comfortable enough to acknowledge that like people are actually supporting me. It's like I don't know, maybe like a self-consciousness thing I have.
Yeah, and it's one thing when it's $5, but like, let's say you get super popular and you end up getting $1,000 donations a month.
Sure.
At what point do you go, I need this more than charity?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing is like a lot of, streamers and YouTubers got in trouble for claiming that they were giving to charity when they actually weren't.
Mm-hmm.
And like anyone can say anything on the internet, until you
Yeah.
see the receipts.
Hey, gang. Hey, Dark Hourites. If you give me money, I can't promise it'll go to charity. I'll probably spend it on pizza. Or I will buy a pizza for a friend. I do that a lot. Everyone passes around the same $20.
You're paying to improve the channel, right? Which is keeping the channel's creator alive, which is pizza.
Yeah. I'll put my Cash App in the description, and if anyone buys me a pizza, I will say their name.
Yeah, I'll buy you a pizza.
That's all
That's
I can.
okay.
Great, thank you.
Yep.
Mason.
And then $2 of it will go to YouTube.
Yeah. Well, no. If I put Cash App, then only like 1% of it'll go to them.
Oh, nice. That's good. I should use that.
I mean, it's the same with PayPal and Venmo, but Venmo like really wants my social security number, and PayPal detonates me. So
Yeah.
I should get a Ko-fi, maybe. I don't know. But in my Persona 5 video, like day before yesterday, I was looking for a way to work like, comment, subscribe into a joke, and I just couldn't do it. Like,
Yeah.
it's painful for me to be like, God, that guy's such a jerk. He didn't even like, comment, and subscribe. Like, oh, it makes me feel dirty.
Well, maybe the new
I have to say it
tone of
sincerely.
it is just to come back to genuineness.
Yeah.
And like that's the counter to the millennial, double poison is you double back, and you just say like, actually I do need this and it would help out a lot.
Yeah. Like, I don't need this, but I am relying on other people for money. And
Yeah, or just want it. Like just say that, be comfortable with acknowledging that like this is something that would make me happy and it's
Yeah.
something I would like to see.
Also, I'm proud of this project, and I'm doing a lot of work in it, and I'd like it if more people could see it.
Exactly.
And the algorithm's already going to love me for releasing 3 videos every single day for a year at the same time, which is midnight.
Yes, the magic algorithm. All hail B.
Yeah.
But anyway, what's the plan for the evening?
Well, we got a couple options. We could study.
Yeah.
We could read a book, although I don't think there's much benefit in reading a book right now, because oh wait, which books do I have? What's office work manual? Finish reading to help increase diligence more when making envelopes. Okay.
When making envelopes.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's your job. You
I have multiple
okay.
part-time jobs, yeah. So I could make envelopes, translate, or make origami cranes. Making envelopes is a steady job that cultivates your diligence. It seems your pay will increase as your diligence improves. Translation cultivates your expression. Pay increases expression improves. Origami cranes cultivates your understanding. It's volunteer work.
It's just like Japan to make origami increase your understanding.
Mm-hmm. I guess I am pretty low because I eat so many rainy day special super mega meatballs, so I should probably make some envelopes. Making envelopes and translating are going to be... I think translating gets me a little more money. You intently translated. Some of the idioms in the text made your translation work difficult. Your expression is increased. You earned 2,000 yen from your translation work. Yes, now I can eat a beef bowl.
Nice. Whether you're rich or you're poor, it's always good to have money.
Yeah. Plus, it improves my expression, which... In Persona, I don't usually work for money. I work for self-improvement, which is interesting. That's kind of what I'm doing in this project so far.
Yeah. What do you think you would level up right now? If you had to like give yourself some leveling up for this project.
This is absolutely
like what
expression.
stats would you increase?
Well, I mean, it's a big project. I think usually expression...
Sure, you're talking a lot.
Probably diligence, though. Like,
yeah,
I'm doing this thing
every day.
I level up expression like maybe once every 2 videos. I level up diligence maybe once a day.
Okay, like a little bit once each day.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think my
courage for me, like videos are courage.
I don't know. I'm pretty comfortable with like public speaking and stuff. I don't feel fear when I think about this existing and being watched.
The fearless creator. Infamous, known throughout the world as a fearless creator. I'm not afraid of the internet. Bring on your worst.
You get fucking doxxed.
Yeah, I mean, for real.
Doorstep. I am a trans creator on the internet. Okay, well now it's increasing my courage because I hadn't realized it would be increasing my courage.
There you go. You gotta level up.
Anyway, as long as nobody finds out that I live in northeastern Indiana...
Blink, blink, blink.
I should be fine. Northeastern Indiana, everyone. That's where you should look for me.
Wow. Yeah, it's just something that I like to think about whenever I get really into games. Is like what normal life skills. I think when you play D&D enough, you start seeing the world through the D&D lens.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like at a certain point you're gonna get that for playing Persona so much in your life.
Yeah. I mean, for the next couple days, I have 2 events scheduled. Play Persona, due date. That's how Persona works, is you do 2 events a day.
That's right. And it's enough, it's a lot of work.
And I would say that when I'm doing one like this where I talk to you, I'm also increasing my understanding. So that's neat.
What a compliment.
I'm going to switch video games now. See you later in Tokyo.